Sup everyone, welcome back to War 9. Got one last chapter to go. We're against the Book of Vishanti today, and I've got a fun one today. We are popping our Photon cherry. Tigra comes back after a long old holiday for my finale fight, and then of course we've got Cassie for some more standard fun, although today is particularly fun. Yeah, let's get into it. I've been excited to use Photon. I typically don't get to because we stick to the big 7 rank 3s and whatever. We're going with path 6 into path 7, ignoring Kingpin today. And then I've got Dragonman on 42, Chavez on 44, Sasquatch 47 and Kindred on 49. Let's get into it. First up we've got Rintrah here, which very simple Cassie fight. Not really much to say about it. It's the usual thing. It's not the quickest fight in the world. I put on a combat regen boost here, I think, just to mitigate some of the thorn damage I take from any crits, although it's realistically not a big deal. Yeah, very, very easy fight. Slow start as always. I could start things a bit faster and just hit him from the middle of the field, but I'd rather not. I'd like to just sort of get my debuffs on as first up rather than battle against regen and power gain and whatever. I know it doesn't really matter until 15 hits, but whatever. We ended up really no need to play for time today. Good cow throwing the special before I get a taunt on to refresh the 22 stings I'd already placed. It means big chunks come off him at once, and this will be a quicker than usual Cassie fight. And that will be that. Very, very easy. Big 68k burst just to finish off that last 4%. And we can move to Killmonger. Suicide's on now. And this is our first Photon and a ramp up fight. A little bit nervous here. Obviously there's class disadvantage. Jules felt very, very good though. Class disadvantage does mean that my power backs won't do anything though, which is fine. I'll just put an invulnerability on for safekeeping. Photon obviously applying petrifiers on most of our hits means that I'm also going to control a lot of Killmonger's power gain with all the debuffs I'll be placing on him. The other plan, part of the plan, is to weave in plenty of heavies to apply the Sunder debuff, which reduces his crit rating massively. All my combo enders being the same also mean that I will be applying guaranteed crits, which will help with getting him down nice and quickly. Life is going well here. I am taking some recoil damage, not reverb damage, sorry, as well as recoil for that matter, plus ticking down with poisons. You know me, I'm not entirely used to using suicide champs or suicide fights, but needs must. He's going down very, very easily. I'm losing a good chunk of health. I'm not worried about dying from it, and it's nothing that a couple of potions won't sort out. And that is that. Very, very easy. My Photon debut, cherry popped, all good. Now we move to Negasonic Teenage Useless on node 25 with Photon again. I'm already mostly ramped. The plan here is to parry heavy to knock her down, bait special ones, punish them, which is very, very easy, and just destroy her. This time I do have my power backs which will work. Not entirely, I did only have 2 out of 3 stupefy on, but even still that was very quick recovery, and my speed in heavy was no slower there. I'm not entirely sure why she shrugged it off, so anyone in the comments can chip in there. Photon's mediums can't miss, and while I'm in pure light form as well, none of my attacks can miss, so there's also no danger of that. Pure light also means my special 2s will be unblockable, special 1s as well for that matter. Big special 2, power back into another special 2, and she is wiped off the face of the earth. Very nice, really happy with how that went. And we can move on to, once Kingpin's down, to Dragonman for the first of my shared fights with Cassie. Plan here will be to parry him straight away just to get rid of his power gain buff. I'm not going to knock him down just yet. The plan will be to push him to a special 1, and whilst I've got max fuel, miss most of it to get lots and lots of stings on him. Oh, I didn't parry him. I did that time. Good, so missing that entire special 1 gets 14 stings on. I didn't mind a bit of one eye open damage there, it's no big deal, it really doesn't hurt me very much. And now this is just going to be a very easy fight, especially once he gets the power efficiency. And also I'm going to have constant healing from the ineptitude debuff that he places for me. Yeah, I got very lucky there connecting the heavy, because I probably did mean to charge it, expecting he was going to rush in for me, and he didn't. Most of my stings did fall off, get a few back on, get the fight back on track, but yeah, there's really no danger here. I don't even know what I'd have to do to mess this up and die, to be honest. It's he's not the most straightforward champ, I guess, to fight with Cassie in terms of her typical play style. He is very easy, but his, yeah, constant regen, this is just simple. But managing to stay aggressive-ish, managing to keep plenty of stings on, and he is chipping himself down. Also, obviously, her naturally repeating heavies will keep protection away. And we is laughing. And there we go, he's done, and we can move on to the next island where Chavez is waiting for us. Perk there cheering me on, what a lad. This is a stun immune hazard, can't remember which hazards, really doesn't matter for Cassie. Poison and incinerate, I think. Plan is, as always, hit block only, get to the corner, miss out the incinerate debuffs, and go to town. She's very, obviously we all know what Chavez's AI can be like. There we go, a random heavy. She's generally a pleasure to fight with Cassie anyway, despite the occasional risk, but this tactic just makes it absolutely nothing. She'll get no power gain on her special 1s, regardless of what mode she's in. Yeah, and it's just a very easy time. Another random heavy. Have to resist to not interrupt it early, otherwise I start to take the burst damage. So I let her complete it, as the negative zone really doesn't affect me. And we can just punish it easily and get back into things. And there we go. And now we can move on to Sasquatch, which is nothing short of cinema. Well, if you've seen me done it a few times now, it's probably boring at this point, but this one risked. I genuinely thought this was it and the end of my so far solid streak during my first LVT season. Plan was as usual, power start 1, get him to the corner, blah blah blah. was not to eat a combo with a Rintrah that ticks fairly hard. Now Falter's coming and he's backed off. He does cooperate and come near me, so allows me to land that stick Falter on him. Then my heavy is too far away and I had to eat another special one to the face. Don't know what I was doing there. Ultimately, this is a really poor start. Now he's in Wrath. I've only got 4 stings on and I take another combo and more ruptures. I've done a disappearing trick and remained small, which I only ever see on this fight, I'm pretty sure, and again, feel free to correct me. Wow, I'm big. I'm pretty sure is a glitch from being hit whilst small, which you typically don't get unless they obviously have vigilance or whatever, which he did have. We've got it together now. I've kind of got myself in control. Still a long way to go. I'm just waiting for this vigilance to fall off before I start punishing things. I need to get more stings on. I'm just fighting to just not get hit again and need to survive. He's back in Wrath. We go for it here. Heart's in my mouth. I'm praying that that doesn't push him red, because even though I can tank his special 3s, I didn't have enough stings on in my opinion, and I've got very low health, so I probably wouldn't have survived that. Managed to get brave and miss another special 2 there. Now we've got a very good amount of stings on. We're back in control. Got my rhythm in, and yeah, we're surviving. We're going to get through this. Just wow, this was pretty special. Now I'm faltered. Hill block is on though, so that's fine. Means I can't miss. Now we've got him in a process of special 1s, got a good amount of stings on again. Vigilance is back, so I can't miss anymore. But Wrath is on, means free specials, means free suicide, and he's just going to chip himself down until the rest of the fight. Thank God for that. Props to me, if I do say so for myself, for getting through that. Wow. Now we stick our Mystic boosts on, we come for Tigra. We need to pop another special 1. Power start boost rather, because my one ran off. My heart is pounding, but I needed to just get through this. I felt good for it, and this is going to be an almost blink and you miss it. Seen it plenty of times before, fun to finally do it myself. I do really like Tigra for Kindred anyway. This is quicker than the normal Kindred fight because of polka dot power, and I'm not going to be close to him for any amount of time quick enough, long enough to take too much degen damage for it to be a risk to my health. 2 special 2s are going to do it, and then I will have enough power back for the root phase kicking in for me to have a special 1 at the ready and to wipe him out. 25 hits in 29 seconds and we are done. Really fun war, really enjoyed that. The Sasquatch fight was fun but terrifying, and yeah, that's us done. Vishanti weren't as good as they have been against us before. They fell apart a little bit. We're grateful for a good win, in which we played really awesome ourselves. I think we finished with 3 deaths. Anyway, break time now. Thanks for watching. Bye!